What's up, everybody? I apologize I haven't uploaded in about a week. I seem to be down to once a week. Uh, Things are a bit chaotic here. Uh, Lots of people knocking on the door, and it's just not conducive to recording at the moment. I am going to try and fix that. Hello, focus. Thank you very much. I am going to try and fix that, get on a proper schedule for you guys. But I have here hearing noises. I got my pup in here. He's in his kennel because there's something behind me that's a bit dangerous. If you want to know what that is, that video is going to be up on my Patreon for subscribers. So yeah, I did want to take time to talk about something. Something regarding video games, which you know I play a lot of here on my channel. And more specifically, the direction they're going. See, you can call me old school all you like, but I'm from a generation where multiplayer meant you had some friends, you sat on the couch, two controllers plugged into a console, and a tiny little screen with a 16 or 8-bit little guy jumping on weird things and picking up mushrooms that made him grow. Yeah, I'm from the old school generation. And that's one thing I used to like about video games, to be honest. I used to like the solo factor. I am an offline player. I'm more often than not, you won't find me playing online with other people simply because I don't like to. I really don't. And there's a reason for that. And I'll get into that in a bit. But games nowadays, I apologize if I'm looking over here. I got my screen here, camera here. But anyway, games nowadays, they're going towards this multiplayer only kind of platform. Games like Fortnite and DayZ, Sea of Thieves. You got these games that kind of force you to be online if you want to play. And while that's good and all, I mean, for those that like the social interaction, that's all well and good. I mean, you've seen in videos where I've played with Amashi and Fireman and all them. They're good friends of mine. You know, I play with them a lot. But as far as mass social interaction, this leads to a lot of problems. A lot of problems. One in particular I've encountered on multiple occasions, and that is trolls. Don't get me wrong, I do a little bit of trolling myself in games. It's usually harmless fun. It's just like saying random signs with weird stuff on them that kind of make you go, what? Or in Halo 5, I may throw out like dolls that home in on other players and people's forges and stuff like that. It's a bit of harmless fun. I don't take it too far. You know, I don't troll a person to the point where they break a controller or whatever. It's just a bit of harmless fun, and I have a laugh. The other person usually messages me asking why, and I say something like, I was bored. I had my fun. It's over, kind of deal. And then we all have a little laugh about it and play the game. But trolls, the kind that I dislike, they are a big problem in MMOs. They really are. Like, take Ark, for instance. It wasn't that long ago, I had a very serious problem with a server in Ark. I'm not going to list names. I'm not going to drop names. That's just, it's not my deal. But this particular problem ended up resulting in a server-wide attack on a PvE. For those of you who don't know, PvE is player versus environment. It's not player versus player. You can't kill each other. But everyone on the server was bringing all their dinos and everything in an attempt to log or force me and Amashi to time out. Why? They didn't like where we built the base. We didn't do anything to these people. A couple of trolls didn't like where we built the base. And they decided to make a big fuss about it, even though we weren't breaking the rules. Admins got involved. The admins trolled as well. All because they didn't like that we built our base within so much of one specific point in the map. And there was a rule that says you can't build at that point. There was no rule that said you couldn't build near it. And we made sure our base, because this is a very key point, any of you who know Ark, you know the obelisks. It's a very key point in the map. People need access to it for various reasons. And we made sure we didn't block anyone. We made sure of that. But we still got trolled. And those of you who watch, you know I have PTSD. The whole event triggered an episode. And yeah, that level of trolling is just absolutely uncalled for. And Sea of Thieves, for instance, there's other parts of other kinds of trolls. Now, for people of my generation or people like me, even if you're not my generation, there's a certain code of conduct that we adhere to. And that code of conduct is there are certain places, even though you can attack, there are certain places where you don't. Take Sea of Thieves, for instance. There's numerous ports, numerous outposts which you can dock at and take your chest to. Now, even I agree, in open waters, anyone is fair game. In open waters. And if I get sunk in open waters on Sea of Thieves because someone had a bigger, better ship, or they boarded me, they killed me, took all my treasure, that's the game. That's the game. That's how it's played. I'm not going to get all pissy about it and whine and cry and try and get people banned or what have you. No. I'm just going to respawn and hope I don't encounter them again. But as for people like me, outposts to us are off limits. If a person manages to escape you to the point of getting to an outpost and starts unloading their treasure chests, it is not cool and goes against, a good sportsmanship code of conduct to then blow their ship out of the water while it's anchored at a dock, kill them, take the treasure that they had brought onto the shore and cash it in for yourself. That is another MMO kind of trolling, and this has become a severe issue. Again, good-natured trolling, get a laugh, have a little fun, nobody gets hurt. That's all well and good, I've encountered people like myself. Take Absolver. I've been playing Absolver. And here's an example of a little good-natured trolling. And I have no problem with this person. They were actually very decent. They're very decent. They helped me out a little bit afterwards. But player comes in. I'm brand new. I'm still learning the controls. I have no clue what I'm doing. Person comes in, starts attacking me. So I try and attack back. Of course, they're higher level. I lose. And it's happened 2 times. Same person, 2 times back to back. And that was it. After that, the person invited me, to party up with them. And they took me along and showed me the ropes and helped me get some better gear, and that's fine. That's a little good-natured, jab to the shoulder kind of thing. I didn't complain. They were decent. And that's what it comes down to. Trolling in good nature is one thing. Trolling to be a complete D-bag is another. And that's the problem with these large-scale MMOs like Fortnite and all that, because you get these D-bags, right? And they troll you. And they troll you hard, and they continue to troll you. And, I mean, it happens in every online game. Even Halo 5. I've played a few custom games where I've been spawn killed. And people just take it too bloody far. They do. Now, herein lies another problem with MMOs and the whole fact that the MMO and the Battle Royale is becoming the norm. I mean, that's fine if you like those games. That's perfectly fine. But there are those out there like me. Now, in addition to my PTSD, a lot of you may not know, I have extreme social anxiety. And it's so extreme, it's borderline agoraphobia. Okay? I like to choose who I interact with. Physically, virtually, in every aspect. And there are people I regularly interact with. People like Amashi and Fireman and other friends of mine. And that's all well and good because I choose the when, I choose the how, and I'm fine with it. It doesn't trigger my social anxiety. These multiplayer-only platforms, however, do. Because, again, using Sea of Thieves as an example, yeah, you can go solo, but you're still put into a world full of other people. And if you don't go solo and you want to actually stand a chance, you have to force yourself into, more often than not, a party of people you don't know. And for those of you without social anxiety, that may be all well and good, but for people like me, it's a panic attack in a spring-loaded jar. And it is unfortunate that I can't enjoy games the way other people do, and it's difficult. It really is. But that goes back to the whole single-player aspect. I prefer single-player games with the option of online. Halo 5, for one. There is a single-player campaign. I've played it. I've beaten it. It was good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed the game. And then I started playing with friends like Amashi, Fireman, Tex, and yes, no, these are not their real names. They're their gamer tags. But not their full ones, of course. But I started playing with them, and I enjoyed myself, and that's fine. And all I'm saying is, if there's any game developers that ever see this, which I highly doubt, give the option of single player. Give the option of offline mode. Bring that back. Because one of the reasons I can't play Fortnite is it's too many people. I mean, I know it's the big thing. Fortnite, PUBG, all these things are big things. I know. I probably want to see them on the channel. And I apologize. I tried. But the last time I played Fortnite, I had such a massive panic attack afterwards, off camera, you would not believe. And it's because I'm forced into these social situations. That's not to say I'm not antisocial. I'm not. If a fan were to walk up to me and tell me they're a fan, yeah, I'd shake your hand and all that. And individually, it's not a problem. Individually, yeah, I'm a little awkward, I'm a little shy, but I'm not going to have a panic attack. But when you put me with 100, 200, 300 other people, I can't handle it. I really can't. And there are MMOs who do it right too. I mean, like Star Trek Online did it fine. Elder Scrolls Online was okay. I had no problem with that. But these other games like Fortnite, example, Sea of Thieves. I haven't played DayZ, I can't say, but I do know that's another online game. 7 Days to Die was what little I got to play of it in its free days. It seemed okay. I didn't really encounter too many other people. But, you know, all I'm saying is, and I know you think I'm ranting, I'm raving, and being a big baby or whatever. You know, you're entitled to your opinion. But all I'm saying is bring back the offline play. You know, let people like me have games we can enjoy, where we don't have to go back to the old school Mario or even as far back as the single player games on 360. Yeah. And to those of you out there who do troll people, if you watch this video, please, I beg you, learn the difference between having a good laugh and taking it too far. I beg that of you, because trolling is becoming a massive problem. I have completely left Facebook because of the trolling problem on that. It seems to be a common theme in every socially driven platform. But then again, that also goes back to the whole cyberbullying thing. What's the difference between cyberbullying and joking around or pranking someone? And it is a fine line. It is. I mean, you know, and give a couple examples here. When I'm playing with Amashi, I'm playing Halo 5, I'll prank him. I'll, out of nowhere, just blow him up in editor mode for no reason. And then he'll chase me down and he'll kill me, and it turns into a firefight. And we all have a good laugh and blame each other. And I mean, that's pranking someone. That's good-natured. Then there's spawn killing, for instance. Like, an example, Halo 5 again. Player outside of the map. How they got there? Not a clue. But outside the map in a custom game. With a sniper rifle. Picking people off as soon as they spawn in. I tried to get out of my spawn point for 7-8 minutes. Only to finally quit the match because no one could get anywhere. That is taking it too far. That is trolling on a cyberbully level. And that's what I'm asking everyone out there. Just learn the difference. Don't be a D-bag. Joking around, getting a laugh on, in on someone is one thing. Being a D-bag, well, then you're just a D-bag, But this video's been about 20 minutes. It really has. And I didn't expect to go on this long. I will be back. Tomorrow is Sunday, I do believe. I will be streaming something, I don't know what yet, live. here to YouTube. Probably around 5 or 6 Eastern U.S. So, I mean, tune in if you want. I apologize, and I'm really not ranting here. I'm just giving another point of view on the way that games are going. And my point of view is do a U-turn. Yeah, like I said, I'm not really ranting. I'm not. It's just my point of view. Agree, disagree, whatever. But yeah, I have to edit a video for Patreon. Again, I'll start putting the links in the descriptions. The little secret project behind me here, that's what it's going to be about. And there are different tiers on my Patreon, so read carefully, because 2 of them are donation tiers, and you really don't get anything above the gold tier. I mean, if you want to donate, great. But read carefully as to what you get with the tiers, decide what you want and what you're willing to pay, and even if you're willing to pay. But I gotta go edit that video. This video's gone on longer than I expected, so yeah. Until next time, I'll see you in the underground, and don't forget to nuke that like button for me. Bye-bye.